Now, we're here at the Alfred Hospital, broadcasting for the Alfred Men's Health Father's Day Appeal. To donate, 1800 888 878, or go to fathersdayappeal.org.au. And here's one of the reasons that you should be supporting the Alfred Hospital. In the studio with me is Coen Ashton. He's 15 years old. He's down in Victoria waiting for a lung transplant. You might remember him when he took off on a jet ski tour along the Murray. He's with me. Coen, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Okay, and his mum Dawn. Hello, Dawn.
Good morning.
Righto, we need an agent, Coen. Why?
Because my mum's kind of quit on me. She just wants to go back to being a mother.
So you want an agent or a manager?
Yeah, I figure I'm doing all this, I might as well make some money out of it.
You want me to pay you for it?
Yeah, for sure.
Jeez. All right, now give me the spiel. Why should I, if I was an agent or a manager, why should I say, righto, this young man is mine?
I just have a fighting courage to keep going. I love doing all the media stuff that I do. I love raising awareness, and I figure, why not me?
Well, that's a fair enough point. But if I'm your manager, what's your brief to me? What do you want me to do for you? What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve?
Anything. I love acting. I love just about anything but singing.
You like acting?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I actually enjoy acting. I'm not sure. It's just something that anything in front of a camera, really. I think that's just what it is.
There's one there. Go on.
Yeah,
Give us the smile. What is it? The model smile. Go on.
Yeah, that's sort of.
Oh, very good. That's
yeah.
really very. Okay. Now, how long have you been staying in Melbourne, waiting for?
We've been in Melbourne for 11 months now, waiting for a double lung transplant. We moved down from Queensland. We had about 2 weeks to move down, so it was a bit of a rush. Pack up the house.
How much time do you spend here at the Alfred?
At the Alfred, I come into the Alfred once a month, do bloods for transplant. Mainly before transplant, I go into the children's every about 2 to 3 weeks for 2 to 3 weeks. So I spend about half my time in hospital.
And cystic fibrosis is the problem.
Cystic fibrosis is a problem.
How is your health at the moment?
I'm running at about 21% of my lungs, so there's not much of them left. And I'm in hospital at the moment, just trying to get myself tuned up.
Tuned up? What does that mean?
So we call it a tune-up, mainly because you put your car in for a tune-up every couple of years, or we do that with our bodies instead.
So you have a tune-up. How do you feel about a transplant?
I'm looking forward to it, just because it gives you a second chance in life that I've never had before. There's finally a light at the end of the tunnel, so might as well go for it as best I can.
Been tough getting to 15? You've been crook a lot?
Yeah, I've been crook a lot. I've had times where the doctor said I've only had weeks to live.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah, they've actually told me that before, so...
How old were you then?
I was 8.
Gee, that's a bit heavy. 8 years old, how did you react to it?
I was that sick, I just kind of wanted him to shut up and go out the room.
Yeah.
It was kind of annoying, but other to that, yeah.
You enjoying life though, despite all this?
Oh, life's an amazing thing. It's worth living all the time. So, got to keep going with it and give the best fighting chance you can to keep it.
If you get a successful lung transplant, would you be restricted? I know you have to take drugs and all sorts of things, but will you be restricted or can you lead a normal life?
I can live just about a normal life if I get a transplant. My lung function should go back up to about 100% and run like that, so I should be able to do everything a normal person should be able to do, except for, of course, I have to take the drugs for anti-rejection and the rest of it.
What would you do? What do you want to do?
I'd love to travel. It's something I've never really been able to do because I've had to stay around major hospitals, of course, because I have to go into them every couple of weeks, so I can't really get that far away. I'd love to travel, just explore, and live my life.
Well, you've done a fair bit though. Tell me about your jet ski. Where'd you ride the jet ski?
I rode a jet ski 2,000 kilometres down the River Murray to raise awareness for organ and tissue donation. I went from Yarrawonga to Goolwa. It took me 7 weeks to do so.
Tough?
It was a challenge, put it that way.
And ferrets. You got ferrets?
Yeah, I've got a couple of ferrets.
Why? They're stupid things.
Yeah, but...
Well, you're not disagreeing.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing there. Yeah, they're they keep your hopes up. I just love animals altogether.
Oh, I agree with you.
So-
Animals are terrific, but ferrets in particular, why?
Because you can't have them in Queensland. So I figure while I'm in Melbourne, I might as well,
Why can't you have ferrets in Queensland? What sort of place is it?
I don't know. It's like rabbits. You can't have rabbits in Queensland.
Really?
But
You can
rabbits...
have cane toads.
You can have cane toads. Yeah. I don't understand that one either. But,
All right, so what are your ferrets called?
one's called Snowball and one's called Mystery.
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 You're not breeding with them, eh?
No.
We can't go and catch
Well,
rabbits.
when they're young, they bite. So I don't...
They run up your leg and bite.
Yeah, try and keep your pants tight so they
Okay,
don't
that's
do
the
that.
trick. Cohen's mum, Dawn, is with us. Dawn,
Yes,
you're sick of being a manager, eh?
I'm sick of being a manager. As great as Cohen is, I'd love to be a mother again. And he keeps telling me that I don't make enough money for him because I don't make anything.
Well, anybody want to be a manager for Cohen, give us a call, 96900 693 13 13 32. Other children? Do you
Yes,
have other children?
yes, I have a 7-year-old son as well who's at school and hopefully listening. So hello, Kai.
It's tough on everybody, isn't it, having a sick child?
It's incredibly tough to not only have a sick child, but to have to relocate from your home given a very short period of time and come to a place that we don't know anyone, we have no family down here, unfamiliar area, having to change your whole medical team as well, and never knowing when or if that call's going to come.
Can we do anything to help you? Well, you've been here a while now. You've probably developed a network, haven't you?
We've been very fortunate that we're living in Docklands at the moment, and the
That's
Docklands
awful.
community spirit is absolutely brilliant. And I've got to say, we really do enjoy it there. And we're right in the middle of the Children's Hospital, where we spend most of our time, and the Alfred Hospital, so that we can get here quickly if we get the call.
Just you can't walk out the door in the Docklands. You get blown off your feet, don't you?
Yes, and it's very different to what we're used to. Coming
Oh,
from
thanks.
a country town in Queensland to the middle of the city in Melbourne is a very different atmosphere for us.
Cohen talks about being 8 and being told he didn't have long to live.
Yes.
I can understand he was too ill, just go away and leave me alone. What does that do to a mum?
It's something that you can't explain to another person unless they've been through it. To have a doctor sit there and tell you that your child's only got weeks left to live, and I mean, you can see it, it's quite obvious. Cohen was running temperatures of over 40 degrees every day for 5 months straight, and he spent a year in hospital. I guess you just get to a point where you go, this isn't fair on anybody. But we're very fortunate that Cohen's got the strong fighting spirit that he has, and he never gave up no matter what. And we're very fortunate that for some reason, we don't know what, but he turned the corner, he came good. And unfortunately back then he wasn't given the opportunity for a transplant, he was too sick. But given 6 years down the track now, and we have been given the opportunity for a transplant, which it just puts us in an absolutely fabulous position, and we can't believe how fortunate we are.
You a bit stubborn, are you, Cohen?
Yeah, I've a stubbornness to me.
You hard to get on with?
No, really well to get on with. Just have a good stubbornness.
He
Well,
knows what he wants.
I know what I want, and I won't stop until I get it.
Well, she's not much of a manager. She's all right as a mum.
Yeah, she's a good mum, good nurse, keeps me alive.
Well, that'll do. All right. Well, look, it's great to see you. And if we can do anything along the way to help, let us know. If we can find you a manager, we will.
Thank
If
you.
anybody's interested, give us a call or send us an email, nmitchell@3rw.com.au. Mum will have to vet them, won't she?
Yeah.
Well,
If
you
someone's
go-
willing to take him off my hands, they can have him.
Yes.
There's
Cohen?
no comment.
No comment. Oh, that's the first thing your manager will tell you, never comment. Look, good luck with it. I hope it all goes well for you. What do you want to do once you get your new lungs and a new life, other than travel? What do you want to do for a living?
Something to do with animals or something to do in the media.
All right, media and animals, very similar actually.
Yeah.
Well, the plan is actually he wants to jet ski back up the Murray River and do it in 7 days instead of 7 weeks that it took him to come down, just to prove what difference a new set of lungs can make to somebody. So that'll be one of the first things.
That would be superb. Good luck with it. We'll get the manager to come and see you. What was it you said about life?
Just keep living.
Well said. Thank you. Coen Ashton and his mum, Dawn, back in a moment. Well done. Now we'll interview you when you've got your new lungs.
Sweet.
Time